Good morning, everyone. Jordan with Contenza Properties here on another sunny, beautiful, also very hot and dry California Monday morning. And we're going for our morning hike. It is a lovely day so far. I think it's going to get hot later. Yuck. But for now, it's nice. And I just wanted to give you all a little bit of an update as to what's going on in the business. So just this morning, my partners and myself, we had a meeting we were discussing a couple of negative reviews we got regarding one of our high-end Airbnbs out in Tennessee. And long story short, we were getting a lot of negative reviews about the cleanliness of the property. That's certainly not the feedback you want to be having on one of your nicer, higher end Airbnbs, especially now during the time of COVID when everything is supposed to be extra clean, right? I mean, super sparkly, perfect clean. So we had a couple reviews come in that, well, let's just say we missed our mark there, right? We had some people saying that there was trash like stacked up, and I mean stacked up in the kitchen next to the bins, right? Ooh, hang on a second. I gotta get through this gate and I don't wanna trip and fall and like pass out. No one will find me here. Far from civilization. Okay, there we go. So yeah, there was like trash just stacked up next to the garbage bins. So I didn't see this myself, okay? I'm gonna put that out there. I did not see this myself. I believe it, right? I heard that there were photos, though, that my team did see. So I believe it. Supposedly there was like a pickup truck's worth of trash that needed to be hauled away. I don't know how it even got to that point. That's just that's just stupid, but okay, I guess it happened. Now it's fixed. It should all be hauled off and gone, and that should never happen again. That is excessive and ridiculous. Then we had a complaint that the linens, right, like the towels and stuff, were kind of damp still. And I don't know about you, but when I go to a hotel or an Airbnb or anywhere really, I don't want my towels or sheets to be damp. That's weird. I would not be too happy if I were the guest, right? I'm not too happy for them, to be totally honest. So that's not good. They were telling us that we had a complaint, another one about there was like some dog hair on the floor that wasn't cleaned, right? And listen, I had a dog growing up, a huge dog, got hair all over the place. It's just what dogs do. They're really good at getting hair everywhere you don't want it to be. But it's our job to make sure all that stuff is cleaned up. All the hair's got to be swept up, vacuumed up, whatever it may be. Because what if the next guest coming in is allergic to dogs, right? Like, you got to ask yourself that question. We're going to take a little break over here. That's not good, needless to say. So our meeting this morning was to discuss the performance of our cleaner, right? Now, with all of the Airbnbs that we manage, it can be difficult for a property manager to personally look at each and every single Airbnb after each and every time they are cleaned, right? There's only so much bandwidth that they have. So we have to rely on our cleaners telling us the truth. We have to rely on the technology that we use, right? Our inspection processes. And well, it did catch this issue, and now we are addressing and fixing this issue, which is good. So guess you can say that, in that regard, our systems have worked, which is fantastic. So we were talking about, actually, let me go back. So first of all, we were going to have the cleaner in the meeting with us, right, to talk about, hey, what happened with these reviews? Give them a chance to, defend their position. What happened, right? Is this guest just making things up? Hey, it happens. Sometimes people make things up on reviews to try to get something for free. It happens. All right, it does. So we wanted to give the cleaner a chance to give us their side of the story. Oh, there's a lizard right there. Just please don't touch me, little lizard. All right, we're gonna keep going. Hopefully it doesn't touch me. There's a bigger one. Okay, he didn't touch me either. So they did not show up to the meeting. Now, I have a strong opinion about this. If you want to leave your opinion in the comments, please do, because I'm curious what your thoughts are. But the cleaner, who we were, to my knowledge, they knew we were having a meeting to discuss their performance, right? Well, the cleaner goes, I'm not joining the meeting unless I'm compensated for my time. Now, I don't know about you, but back when I was working as a software engineer, if my boss came to me and said, hey, Jordan, we need to have a performance review with you because your results are lacking, I think my first response would be, oh my gosh, I don't want to lose my job. Sure. What do I need to do? What are we talking about? I'll be there. I wouldn't, of course, I wouldn't feel very comfortable about it. I'd be nervous and stuff, sure. But I would not be trying to make demands that you pay me for that meeting time. That just seems very weird. I don't know. Again, I have a strong opinion on that, but it is just my humble opinion. So if you want, please let me know in the comments what you think. I would love to know what you think. Do you agree with me? Do you disagree with me? Do you think that is a perfectly reasonable thing to ask for? I would love to know. So they didn't show up because we just thought that was crazy. What are you talking about? It's going to take 15 minutes. We're trying to all get on the same page here and come up with a performance improvement plan and give you a chance to defend yourself, right? Like, what are you talking about? I don't know. I could go on about this for 20 minutes, but I won't. So we get to the meeting, right? We're going back and forth. We're talking about it. And long story short, I'm not going to go into all the details. I think that we have a pretty solid plan moving forward to get all of the negative feedback that we've received addressed. It's hard receiving negative feedback, right? Because especially as an Airbnb host, right, you want to make sure that your guests are getting 7-star, 10-star experiences, right? You want them to have the best. And then to hear that someone had a 1-star experience, it's terrible. You don't want that. It's very upsetting. And of course it's upsetting for them. I'm sure more upsetting for them than it is for us, because they had to go through that negative experience, whereas we just had to read about it, right? So I think now, after we had that meeting, we've got a solid plan moving forward. We all seem to be on the same page with the steps we need to take to ensure that our future guests are all getting a 5-star experience. So that's it. That's the update from me on this wonderful Monday morning. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to share your thoughts and opinions in the comments, please do. And feel free to subscribe so you can keep up with all the exciting updates of Contenza Properties and its partners. We do a whole bunch of real estate stuff all the time, and occasionally I give updates about it. Thanks for watching.